Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm actually doing a collaboration video with a bunch of YouTube mothers that I joined a group on Facebook, and one of the moms reached out to a bunch of mothers on Facebook, and we all decided to do a Halloween or fall collaboration with different ideas such as decorating, snacks, crafts, beauties, everything related to fall and Halloween. So I will link all of their channels below so you can go ahead and check those out. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on what I'm going to do. And I'm actually going to do 3 body scrubs using ingredients that you probably have around your house, or they're very inexpensive that you can get at any local store like Walmart, Target, Meijer, Kroger, or any drugstore for that matter. And I'm going to put these scrubs together, and you can use these throughout the fall, and one's going to be Halloween inspired, so it's great for, you know, as a gift for someone who maybe has a fall birthday or a Halloween birthday. My mother-in-law's birthday is actually on Halloween, so it's a great scrub that I'm going to give her. And then the other scrubs are just great to use throughout the fall, or even as to give as gifts. As you know, many of you know, I'm into natural, very minimum products and very simple ingredients. So like I said, these ingredients are very simple, very minimum, very natural, and very great for your skin. And who doesn't like a good body scrub with great smells? So let's go ahead and get started. Alright everyone, so for my first DIY fall scrub is an apple cinnamon scrub, and it's basically using fall-like ingredients with about a half a cup of Epsom salt, half of a cup of sea salt, and a half a cup of sugar. You can mix any of the 2 together or all 3 to make a great body scrub, but it's completely up to you. I'm going to use cinnamon stick to garnish, so it's not really going in there and it's not going on your skin, but to garnish. My oil that I'm going to use, you want to oil to help moisturize while you're using the scrub. So I'm going to use this 100% pure sweet almond. And then I'm using the cinnamon sugar grinder that I got from Trader Joe's that has a little bit of sugar and a little bit of cinnamon. And then I'm going to use an essential oil, the cinnamon leaf. So that is what you're going to need for this. So the first thing you want to do is add your sugar, your Epsom salt, and your sea salt, and give it a good mix. So go ahead and add those ingredients. Once you did that, you want to go ahead and add about probably a tablespoon of your oil. Now you don't necessarily have to use almond oil, but I'm just using almond oil because it's something that reminded me close to apple pie. All the other oils that I wanted to use reminded me of something completely different, so that's why I'm using almond oil. So I decided you probably need more than 1 tablespoon. This is the probably this only second time that I made it and I couldn't remember, so I'm going completely off of memory. So you basically want it to a consistency where, see how it's kind of moistened? You want all of the sea salt, the Epsom salt, and the sugar to be moistened, so it's easy to apply to your skin. You can use this on your feet and all that jazz. So go ahead and add as much almond oil. To be honest with you, I don't think it was a tablespoon. I think it was more of like a half of a cup. Alright, so I mixed all, like I said, I mixed everything. I did end up adding about a half cup of the almond oil, so I apologize for that. I just couldn't remember, but now I have it written down, and I know I will put full details of this on my blog. I did add about 10 to 15 drops of the cinnamon leaf essential oil, and I also added the cinnamon sugar spice that I got from Trader Joe's. Now if you don't have this, just add simple cinnamon to it, and that's about a teaspoon to a tablespoon, so depending on how strong you like the fragrance. I put it in a mason jar, just a simple little mason jar like this, and added 2 sticks of the cinnamon sticks, and I'll go ahead and put the cap on and screw it, and then when I'm ready to use it, it's going to smell amazing. Or you can gift this, whatever you choose. So like I said, I'll put full details of this scrub on my blog so you have the full details to make it. Alright, for my next scrub, you're going to need pretty much the same thing. You're going to need a half cup of this Epsom salt, a half cup of your sea salt, and a half cup of your sugar. Now you can, I want you guys to be aware that you can mix 2 on 2, or you can do all 3. I do Epsom salt because it's it reduces a lot of inflammation, and I have a lot of inflammation, so that's why I use the the Epsom salt with it. But there's a lot of scrubs out there that just mix literally just sugar or brown sugar along with the sea salt. So it's completely up to you. So you're just gonna mix all three of these together if you choose to go my route. And this is for the pumpkin spice sugar scrub. You're going to need pumpkin pie spice or any type of pumpkin pie, or well, I don't even know what I'm really saying here, but you need a pumpkin pie spice, period. I made a homemade version of pumpkin pie spice, so you're gonna need that. You're gonna need pumpkin seed oil, and I got this from Trader Joe's. And if you can't find pumpkin seed oil, there's a couple oils out there that are really good that smell like pumpkin pie. There's macadamia nut oil, or you can use olive oil, or you can use the almond oil that I used for the first scrub. The next thing I found is this imitation pumpkin spice extract that you're gonna need from Watkins. So I put all three of the salts together and the sugar, or all 2 salts and the sugar. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle my pumpkin pie spice into the mixture now. I know last time I added my oil, and the oil is gonna be about the same, about a half a cup too, because you want it not dry, but you don't want it super duper goopy runny. So you need about a teaspoon to a tablespoon, depending on how strong you want it. You do want a teaspoon to a tablespoon of your imitation pumpkin pie spice here. What is this called? Extract. You want about, half to a tablespoon, a teaspoon to a tablespoon, and then your pumpkin pie oil is gonna go in next. So go ahead and mix that all up. Like I said, the pumpkin seed oil is going to look green, but it does smell like pumpkin. I promise you. That's what I'm trying to say. So go ahead and mix that up. So go ahead and add it into a mason jar, and that is ready to go. So we have one more sugar scrub to go. All right, so for the last scrub, it's pretty much the same. You're gonna add a half cup of the sugar, a half cup of your sea salt, and a half cup of your half cup of sugar, half cup of sea salt, and half cup of Epsom salt. This is the candy corn one, so you're going to divide it into 3 parts. One part's gonna stay white. The other part, you're going to mix some food coloring. So right here I have this yellow and red food coloring. One is going to be yellow, and then if you mix the 2 together, you're gonna get orange. I am gonna add an essential oil, this Thieves essential oil, which is great for warding off flu and colds. I'm gonna use it as like aromatherapy. I'm not gonna do a scrub for this because I'm gonna use it for my children. And this Thieves is going to really help to give like an aromatherapy while they're taking their baths. And I'm going to drizzle some of this in the bottom of the bathtub, and it's going to help them fight off any flus or colds that they may get. Now, if you want to add it and make it, or if you want to make it into a scrub, you can add an oil into it, which is the almond oil that I showed you in the previous scrub, or you can add the pumpkin seed oil, which kind of gives off the fall fragrance, or any oil for that matter. Sorry about that, that's my phone going off. Any oil for that matter. You can add coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, you name it, you can do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and divide this into 3 parts, and then we're gonna start with the food coloring. All right, so I went ahead and divided it into 3 equal parts, and I added the food coloring. And this I kind of played around with it because you know how food coloring is. It never comes out perfect. So I got this orangey yellowish color that kind of represents candy corn. And then I got this like reddish orange color to represent candy corn. So after I'm done dividing it and mixing it with the food coloring, I'm gonna go ahead and add like a few drops of the essential oil into each of the colors. So I'm just gonna add a few drops, mix those up, and then I'm gonna be ready to layer it. So let me mix that up, and then we'll start layering. All right, so you're just gonna need a mason jar or any type of jar to start your layering, and you pretty much can layer it any way you want. You can layer it, 6 times or 3 times or whatnot. So I'm gonna start with the darker orange and red, and then I'm gonna add the white in the middle, and then the yellowish orange on top. And then the white, and I can already smell the essential oil, so maybe that's a good thing for me. And then finally, you're gonna add the dark yellow or the light orange or dark yellow. And that is it. Screw on the cap and you can put some raffia or ribbon wrapped around it. You can gift it or just use it in your house. All right, so there you have it, 3 bath salts, super fun, or bath scrubs. Like I said, the candy corn one, which I tied this little orange and dark orange, light orange ribbon around, is super fun. Layers with it, you can put a ribbon around it, you can do raffia or ribbon for any of the other bath salts. They all smell like fall. I think they're great for fall. You can play around with the essential oils and oils, have fun with it. I think a homemade bath salt is nice. You know what ingredients are going in it. You know that they're healthy, you know that they're safe. So super fun for the month of October or even November. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out all the other videos below. And thanks so much for watching.